Gassard the Casual Gamer, and we are back at Star Trek Online, the Klingon playthrough. And right now we're getting ready to start the next series of missions, starting out with bringing down the house, where we go to the house of Martok and try to find out what's up with the Federation spy and the plot against the Empire. But first, a little background. I just wanted to share with y'all. In between this episode and the last one, I went ahead and went offline and leveled up about 4 or 5 levels so I could get a new ship, and this is what we're rocking. Katanko battlecruiser, some phasers and a torpedo, a couple of phasers in back, a few miscellaneous consoles, not really concentrating on them too much at this point of the game. We got an increase in shield capacity for tactical, increase in disruptor damage, 2 engineering consoles, 1 for hull restoration, and 1 for turn rate, which we kind of need since this one's a little slower than our first ship. So with that, let's see what the first mission has to offer.
Serve the Empire well. Kapla!
Alright. It looks like we have to leave the transporter area and make a U-turn. Where we have to go. Okay. I like that setup. And here we are. Lady Cirilla, mistress of the House of Martok, has requested your presence at the family manor. You should make our way to her as soon as possible. Sounds like a good idea. Place. I have a feeling visiting those areas down there. Just a hunch. Oh, some red dots to the right. Probably means some fighting.
Welcome. Greetings, Kemtar. It pleases me that you have both come to my home. The House of Martok has many enemies. We have called for vengeance against the House of Jempok and all of its allies for the death of my husband. And many smaller houses seek to curry favor with Jempok or the House of Duras by striking at us. Until now, most of these attacks have been little more than a nuisance. When we received word from Kemtar that one of the houses may be plotting to assassinate Worf, it confirmed my suspicions that there is a greater threat emerging. I now believe that my grandson Maven may also be a target. These assassins threaten to destabilize our position on the High Council. Whoever has ordered such a dishonorable act, or who would be cowardly enough to carry it out, must be stopped. Given your current investigation, I ask that you find the assassin and remove the threat before they attempt a strike.
Your full cooperation will be appreciated.
Yes, we value your concerns, and we will proceed with caution in our investigation. It is refreshing and a testimony to the dignity of House Martok that you're willing to speak out and recognize this looming threat. May I ask where your grandson Maven is now?
He is on his way to the Batleth tournament on Forcas 3 with your father. Worf assured me that he would handle security matters during the trip. But that was before you reported your findings to me.
You should go to Forcas as well.
Before you go, I have another concern. Our local farmers reported seeing a Romulan here recently. given Kimtar suspicions of a house collaborating with the Tal Shiar, it seems to be an odd coincidence. We need to know what the Romulan was doing here before you leave for the tournament.
I can do that. And I knew we were going down there.
Why would a Romulan come anywhere near these farms?
I have no idea. Where's the nearest guy?
The only thing I've paid attention to of late has been the lack of rain. But you're a warrior, not a farmer. You wouldn't be interested in that. Sorry I couldn't help you.
We'll ask someone else.
The Targs have been busy tearing up my roots. But other than that, I haven't seen anything unusual.
Okay.
I remember seeing the Romulan. He said he was a surveyor hired to architect a new irrigation system. He set up equipment on the hill over there, but I haven't seen him lately. It wouldn't surprise me if he's up to no good. You can never trust a Romulan.
I agree.
Sorella would have known if a Romulan surveyor was on her property. Stay alert.
Okay. Alright, looks like we climb over here. Where? Ah. This is some surveying equipment. What would a surveyor need with a Romulan short-range EM transmitter? Track down the surveyor. Up. Get in. Ah, right here.
Yes, I remember this man. It's not every day you see a Romulan in the Ketha lowlands. He didn't say he was a surveyor, though. He told me that he was a part of a diplomatic delegation studying our agriculture.
Martok would have never let a Romulan set foot on our world. That's why I don't think much of Jimpak. He's too soft. The oddest thing I remember, other than him being a Romulan, was that he personally scheduled the delivery of goods to the farm. That is against our security procedures. Lady Sorella insists on authorizing all deliveries to the manor. However, his codes were valid, and he had Lady Sorella's signature, so I did as he asked. His delivery arrived today. It is the large package we moved to the grain storage shed near the house of Martok's manor. Denep would know what was ordered. He handles most of Lady Sorella's business transactions.
Now he's a diplomat? I don't buy it. We're dealing with a tall Shar spy. Processed that delivery. It was an order for the House of Martok. They needed explosives for digging out a new irrigation system. The order was placed by Lady Sorella with her signature and authorization codes. She must need the new irrigation channel badly. Normally, Sorella delays such tasks until the winter, when the farm hands aren't busy with planting and harvesting.
To the area.
There he is! Stop him!
Where?
The House of Martok will crumble, and with it, the rest of the Klingon Empire. You cannot stop what has begun.
Shoot this dude before he beams out. Defuse the bomb. Romulans. Someone hired the Annalus Talshar dogs to do their dirty work. The House of Martok is strong. With Martok gone, it's been weakened. One of the rivals seeks to exploit the weakness. It's the House's downfall to attack the Council. To follow the Tarsan, find out who he is, who he's working for. As long as that Martok draws a breath, it's a threat to the House of Martok. Captain Tarsan probably beamed up to a cloaked vessel in orbit above Kronos. We should return to our ship and track where he went. Lieutenant Commander, the warp traffic in this area will make it difficult to pinpoint the Romulan assassin ship. Since the Chancellor agreed to the settlement of New Romulus, there are always Romulan ships in orbit around Kronos. How are we to maintain security when we allow these allies on our doorstep? We'll support the Chancellor's position and scan for the cloaked vessels. Scanners have been configured for motion detection, but as expected, there's too much traffic in the area. Must also consider that the Romulans left the system. Scan for his singularity core. Their intuition is superb. Scanners are detecting trace singularity distortions in the nearby asteroids, indicating that a Romulan warbird recently entered warp. Get a closer scan, I will be able to plot a course based on the warp trail signature. Alright, well, let's go. Long way to go. Well, that wasn't near as much fighting as I expected. A little disappointed. Still pretty good content overall. Slow as molasses. Scan complete and warp trail course plotted. Romulan warbird is headed for the Forcus system. He's after Worf and Maven.
Lady Sorella's suspicions were correct. The Romulan is going to make an attempt on her grandson's life. While my father is a formidable warrior, this time he may be overwhelmed. We must set a course for the Forcus system at once.
Agreed, let's go. Alright, and here we go. We are at the Forcus system, continuing the mission. We have arrived in the Forcus system, Lieutenant Commander. The trail of the Romulan warbird ends here. Scanning the system. Ship signatures.
I've attempted to contact him, but with the Batleth tournament underway, he is not responding. It is unclear if he is unavailable, or if something has happened to him. We'll need to beam down to the surface to know for certain.
Have we located the ship yet? Located the Romulan warbird. It is cloaked and dropping into planetary orbit around Forcus 3, receiving an incoming hail from the ship's commander.
You are becoming an annoyance. You have made yourself a target by defending the House of Martok. By following me here, you've given me no choice but to destroy you.
Okay, if that's the way you want it. Let's give it to him. Take it a little bit slow. He's closed. Where did he go? Tarson is cloaked. He will not escape for long. His cloaking device is damaged, and I'm detecting a high concentration of tetrion particles. Gone there to perform emergency repairs. Locking coordinates on his new location now. Tarson is being assisted by Klingons. Picking up another pocket of tetrion particles. Yeah, they may have allies. Putting the coordinates on screen. Okay.
You cannot stop what is already set in motion. The Klingon Empire may have already transported agents to the surface. He also appears to have Klingon collaborators already in place. I recommend that you and I beam down discreetly and quickly locate Worf and Maven.